Some are still wondering what the president-elect meant with his Twitter message about nuclear weapons.
Donald Trump appeared to upend decades of U.S. national security policy in a single tweet.
The idea of dealing with extraordinary, complex, and explosive issues in this fashion is extraordinarily irresponsible.
So 5 days ago, Trump tweeted, "The United States must greatly strengthen and expand its nuclear capability until such time as the world comes to its senses regarding nukes." This seems pretty reasonable, right? I mean, after China has announced their new nuclear warheads, which can send up to 10 nuclear warheads to the entire mainland of the United States if launched off eastern China, and Russia has announced the buildup of their nuclear program as well. But the mainstream media has now twisted this to the point of absolute absurdity.
Trump's comments about nuclear weapons have experts worried he could literally inadvertently trigger a catastrophe.
I'm quite concerned about what he said. He did use the word expand, and if he didn't know what he was saying, then that is of serious concern as well.
Now, they would like you to believe that he is threatening a nuclear apocalypse. Salon has compared his behavior on this issue to that of a monkey with a machine gun and said that he might usher in the darkest era since 9/11. Other mainstream media entities, such as CNN, all the big places, are jumping on this bandwagon as well.
And this is one of the concerns because right now he sends a tweet, we talk about it, it upsets people, and we move on. But in 28 days, he's going to have control of a nuclear arsenal. And when you press send on one of those, there's no deleting the account, there's no deleting the tweet or the attack.
Now, to be fair, he has said if they want an arms race, then let's by all means, let's have one, let's win, let's make sure that we have the upper hand in this. Because, as a country, we're being threatened right now. When all these countries announce that they're going to expand their nuclear programs, we shouldn't just sit on our butts and do nothing. And that's what he's saying. He's not saying that we need to initiate conflict, he's just saying we need to be ready for it.
Well, look, nuclear should be off the table. But would there be a time when it could be used? Possibly.
Okay, the trouble is when you said that...
I'll be the last one to use nuclear. I'll be the last one. Believe me.
I think that once the nuclear alternative happens, it's over. At the same time, we have to be prepared. I can't take anything off the table.
Now, as I was talking about this earlier, the MSM, the mainstream media, they're just trying to spin this as another story of Trump absurdity, about how he's crazy, about how he's just saying things. You morons! He's saying that we need to defend ourselves, and you're saying that he's crazy because he dares say that we need to be safe. Of course, when it's about gun control and when it's about taking away people's freedoms, that's okay. But when one person finally wants to keep us safe, you say, no, we're not going to do that. We're going to make sure that everything is okay, and we're not going to talk about those nuclear weapons. Of course, we need to talk about the nuclear weapons. We need to have a discussion about this, and we need to find out how strong we really are so that we can be safe in the future.
This is the same Donald Trump the liberals were terrified was going to sell out to Putin, who's now pivoted and said, look, as to quote General Mattis, we can be your best friend or we can be your worst enemy. You want to make threatening speeches? Let me show you what a threatening speech looks like. And he does it in 140 characters. The truth is the Russians have been rebuilding their nuclear capability. We have allowed ours to weaken. The Chinese have been rebuilding their nuclear capability. The North Koreans are trying to build missiles to reach the continental United States. The Iranians are trying to build a nuclear weapon. I think for the next president to say, we're going to have to systematically rebuild our nuclear capability is exactly right.
Now, as we enter 2017, we need to think about our country. Do we want it to be weak, like Obama wants it to be, and bow down to other countries and let them walk all over us? Or do we need to put America first and realize that we need to defend ourselves? This has been Rex Jones reporting for Infowars.com.
I want more candy. I want more video games. Lie. And it's that type of behavior that spurred me to do the research to develop a true nutraceutical formula that was designed to smooth out and help children focus. All of our children are hit with modern mind control. Television, music, fast food, GMOs, sugars, you name it. Young humans have not yet developed their nervous system and are being hammered daily by globalist concoctions. It's no wonder they can't focus and calm down, and then are put on dangerous psychotropic drugs. Working with my team, we set out to find the best formula with the highest quality ingredients that children would actually like and take. We worked with the leading manufacturer in nutritional supplements that are safe for children to bring you the most affordable and powerful calming formula out there. Introducing Child Ease with herbs and calming extracts like chamomile and lemon balm and essential nutrients that taste great. Obtain your Child Ease today at InfoWarsLife.com. That's Child Ease exclusively at InfoWarsLife.com.